So when we got the news that a judge had decided to release the audio and video footage from the Paul Pelosi attack, I was extremely skeptical. I said on this channel, I said in a video, I didn't think they were ever going to release that, no matter what the judge said, because the whole thing just seemed really weird. Both the prosecutor and the defense didn't want the footage or the audio released, which seemed really odd too. In short, I have to eat some crow because the footage actually has been released, and let's take a look at it. Now, here is footage of the attacker, David DePape, actually breaking into the house through a window. So that was a big question, whether or not he had broken in or whether he'd been let into the house. I was really wondering if he'd just been let into the house because it seemed impossible that the residence of the Speaker of the House, who right behind the Vice President is next in line for the presidency, it seemed to me just incredible that somebody could break into her house. I mean, now she was away and she would have had her security with her, but as second in line after the Vice President to the presidency, should anything happen, her residence itself is a national security concern. I mean, you don't want people to be able to get in and out, right? Like maybe planting microphones or cameras. These seem like things maybe, foreign powers might like to do. They might like to know what's being said in her house. So it just seems utterly bizarre that somebody could even get close to it. Never mind stand there with a hammer and break in. This is bizarre, and it speaks to some sort of level of insane incompetence. Now here's Paul Pelosi's 911 call.
Oh, I guess I called by mistake. What is this?
This is San Francisco Police. Do you need help?
Oh, well, there's a gentleman here just waiting for my wife to come back. Nancy Pelosi. He's just waiting for her to come back, because she's not going to be here for a day, so I guess we'll have to wait.
Okay, do you need police, fire, or medical for anything?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
0 to 23 and 58 seconds.
Is the Capitol Police around?
2 20.
No, this
They
is San
usually
Francisco.
protect my wife. They're usually here at the house protecting my wife.
No, this is San Francisco Police.
Friday, October.
I understand.
8 2022.
Okay, well,
0 to 24 and
what do you think?
18 seconds.
Think everything's good? He thinks everything's good. I've got a problem, but he thinks everything's good.
0
okay.
to
Call us back if you change your mind.
28
No.
seconds.
This gentleman just came into the house, and he wants to wait here for my wife to come home.
0 to
And so,
24 and 48.
Anyway, he told me to put the phone down.
Do you know who the person is?
No, I don't know who he is. He has this. He's telling me not to. He's telling me not to do anything.
What is your address, sir?
26.
2 25 and 0.
What is your name?
Seconds.
My name is Paul Pelosi.
Friday.
Anyway, this gentleman says that he thinks everything ought to, he's telling me to put the phone down and just do what he says.
18 seconds.
Okay?
Okay, what's the gentleman's name?
I don't know. What's that?
My name's David.
The name is David.
Okay, and who is David?
I don't know. What's that?
I'm a friend of theirs.
Yeah, he says he's a friend, but as I said, I've never.
But you don't know who he is?
No, ma'am.
48 seconds.
Okay.
He's telling me I'm being very leading, so I got to stop talking to you, okay?
25 and
Okay. You sure I can stay on the phone with you just to make sure everything's okay?
No, he wants me to get that off the phone.
0 to 26
Okay.
and 0 8
Thank you.
seconds.
Okay, bye.
So that sounds to me like a slightly disoriented 80-year-old man trying to raise the alarm as subtly as he can without getting attacked. And, there was a lot of speculation around this, which I engaged in myself, because, frankly, the weirdest possibility of all was that somebody could actually break into the Speaker of the House's residence in the middle of the night. Again, the third most powerful person in the United States, some might say in the world. I mean, that just seems stranger to me than any of the other that Paul Pelosi had let him into the house. I was leaning in that direction. It just seemed less insane than a drug addict nudist could break into the house in the middle of the night, that there wouldn't be adequate security, that anybody could get close to it without being seen in the first place. I mean, just the national security ramifications are so obvious. But it looks like that is the case. Now let's take a look at the body cam video here.
20, right? No, 2640. Oh, 40. Yeah, it literally said in there. Hi. Hey guys. How you doing?
How are you?
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope. Hey.
What is going on right now?
I'm not getting any answers.
Shit!
Now, there has been some speculation about the fact that Paul Pelosi is holding on to a can of a drink, some kind of a drink. And I don't know what was happening. We don't know what was happening immediately before that door was opened. But with the totality of the evidence, I mean, we have the video of him actually breaking the window, which I hadn't seen before. You know, you've got the 911 call. In the recording of the San Francisco police's interview of DePape following the arrest, it's reported that he said this, quote, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get away with this. So, I know exactly what I did. Well, I was going to basically hold her hostage. That's Nancy Pelosi. He was looking for Nancy Pelosi, and I was going to talk to her. If she told the truth, I'd let her go scot-free. If she effing lied, I was going to break her kneecaps. He said the Democrats had been on a crime spree. He said they're criminals. He said, when I left my house, I left to go fight tyranny. I did not leave to go surrender. I think it's pretty clear at this point that, yeah, he broke in. He's nuts. He was looking for Nancy Pelosi, and he had bad intent. And he was not let into the house voluntarily. To me, the weirdest of all, the fact that it could happen in the first place, the fact that he could get into the house, this is unfathomable. Again, just the risk from an espionage point of view would seem to be so extreme that somebody would have been like, you know what, maybe the Speaker of the House's residence should be like Fort Knox. Nobody gets in or out without us knowing about it. So anyway, I think this should draw things to a close. I mean, we don't need any more speculation on this. Yeah, this was just a case of a crazy guy doing crazy stuff. And once again, I thought they were never going to release this stuff, and I was dead wrong, completely wrong. So even I can be wrong occasionally. Who would have thunk it? Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.